What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about the team of the week, Josh Allen. There's a lot of things going on. You can see the lower level cards that got the +1s, the Myles Garrett, Logan Wilson. No, actually Logan Wilson, did he actually get one? Yeah, he probably did get one. Kareem Hunt, Jamal Agnew. He had that 109, I guess you consider it a kick return because they missed the They missed the field goal and he ran it back, so it's like a kick return for a touchdown, 109 yards. So those guys got some really good stuff. You got Ronnie Brown and Teddy Bruschi. Both of those players, I'm not really interested in either. I'm not really interested in a lot of the cards that have been released. It's kind of weird the way that it is, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. We're gonna go ahead and utilize what EA gives out. But the Mike Williams and the Byron Murphy cards, those are free NCATs that you can get from just playing the challenges. So that's just something I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of. I did take the time to go through and get the challenges done, so that way you guys can get a better idea of what's going on with it. When you play the Josh Allen challenge for the week, you get the collectible, and then when you play the second challenge, you get this, this NCAT. So EA Sports has been giving out these higher overall cards, and like for the most part, I've been getting both positive and negative feedback. Some of you guys that just want to make your team better, it works out. It's always a plus when it's actually a player from your team. But many of you guys, like myself, don't like the fact that after you utilize the cards, they're pretty much minimal training and nothing to do with them. So it's a double-edged sword. I don't like the system of it, but it looks like it's going to be around for a while, so we'll have to find ways to deal with it. I don't know what's next in order for us to not be able to get anything out of the cards that we grind for, because the NCAT is just really outrageous. But again, it is what it is. You can utilize the card. If it works for you, it works. When you're ready to get rid of it, you got some free training. All right, so Mike Williams, he actually looks pretty good. He's a 6'4" wide receiver, so he's not that bad. He gets powered up to an 80. If you have strategy cards, he goes up to a 90. For me, he doesn't meet the criteria. Jerry Rice right now is a 95 speed, chemmed up with the power, with the strategy power-up cards and all that stuff. So that's a no for me, dog. Over here with the cornerback situation, Byron Murphy Jr., you guys can do some stuff with him if you're not really working with anything that works currently for you, I guess, because he's going to go to a 90. Then with the 2 speed cards for the strategy, he'll go up to a 92. So he'll be the same speed, but he's a 5'11" guy, and he's just not a guy that I want right now. But the higher overall will help your team. If you just wanted to put together, numbers to help you get your team overall raised, so you go ahead and get that Cam Chancellor and win those 100 games. Some of you guys are still working on completing that Cam Chancellor. You can definitely go ahead and get that done. If you want to do that by continuously getting these free cards week to week and adding them to your lineup. The other thing, like I said, for those of you guys that are playing the game and getting the collectibles, yo Gmia, why can't I put these collectibles in any set? Currently there's no set available for them, so you just have to hold them. They do that every year. I don't know why it's like that. I can't really answer that question. Same thing with the Superstar KO crap. You get collectibles and they just stay in your binder for a while. Like, I have no real way to explain. Can we do anything with this idiot? I don't know what he's doing either. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Some of the collectibles you just can't do anything with. So just so you know, when you play the challenges, go ahead and keep those. You'll obviously be able to get a free card later on in the year. Now, let's jump over to Josh Allen and take a look at the card. Some of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, the dude's probably going to be raw as F. What's up? Look, escape artists over everything. Right now, Vince Young and Cam Newton, those guys are really having a blast because EA Sports actually made it. It took them like 3-4 years to do it, but they actually made escape artists realistic to the way it's like very, very similar to the NFL. You ever watch an NFL game and the guys are running around in the backfield and you don't know why he hasn't been sacked yet and it's stupid? That's pretty much what EA Sports has been able to do successfully with this situation right here. So because of that, you now have the opportunity to be able to do that as well. Right? So you can go out there and run around like an idiot and really, really have a good time doing whatever you're doing. Like, it's seriously like something that I believe will help a lot of you guys regardless. So you see that his 83 has jumped up to like 43K. People are getting excited about it, and then he's about 479. I thought he would be more, to be honest. I expect that price to keep dropping because when you look at him, he's very, very similar to Zach Wilson. That's something that is very, very concerning. And look, EA Sports can't really go crazy and give him that much speed because once you start doing all of that and he's a strong arm, it's too much stuff. EA is very, it looks like they're giving us OP cards early, but in reality, it's only very, very limited amount of things for each card at this time. Because he's going to go to an 84 speed. And remember, unless you're a Bills theme team, you can't get the speed on the quarterback. So you're looking at an 84 speed gap. Now, I got 86 speed on Vince Young. Would this guy be more of a threat without, escape artist and having the ability for gunslinger? Like, it's very, very important for you guys to understand a few things, right? If you choose to go that route, you're not going to get the same effect. They can't move the same way. Last year with the next gen, when I first went over, I wasn't even really using escape artists as much because the movement was so much better. That's one of the things that I like about this game. The movement behind the line of scrimmage is so good. We went through years when the players didn't move this naturally. Trust me when I tell you, they move very, very well. Is there a chance that we could rock with this guy and he could be successful for us in our scheme that we're running? Yes. But I'm not sure that that's something that we should do. It's up to you how you guys want to do it, but I'm not sure that it's something that you want to do because, once you go away from escape artists, it's very, very difficult to try to, assess it the right way. And that's what I'm trying to make sure you guys understand. If you try to, go gunslinger, and let's keep it real, 100, bruh. When you guys have the gunslinger, there's a lot of bugs with gunslinger right now. Like, you can't just run around and zip, zip, zip and do it. It's not that way right now with gunslinger currently. So you got to be careful with the decision that you make right now because the card looks decent. It's not like overly OP. Like, he'll go to a 92 throw power, and we're not adding. I don't think we can add throw power with the actual strategy cards that I have, and we're not going Bill's theme team. So you're pretty much just getting a better Zach Wilson, but they're very similar. So it's like, all right, what are the big differences? But again, some people are going to recommend, look, they prefer a gunslinging quarterback, especially with these guys that run bunch and stuff like that. You don't need escape artists if you run bunch this year. You could just have, you got the, the gunslinger with Zach Wilson or whatever. Now you have Josh Allen, and you could just sit there and be an idiot and just throw the ball anywhere because everybody's open with bunch. So that's something that you guys can consider. I don't know how it's going to work exactly, but I can tell you that I truly believe that if you leave, from playing with escape artists and you go gunslinger, you're going to be back. You're going to be back to escape artists. Overall, his card looks really, really good. You know what really would have got me psyched though? If they gave him like an 85 stock speed. If they gave him 85, then we could probably get away with not having escape artists and just having the speed and then just doing whatever we want. But that 83 going to 84, that's going to be an issue. Like, you could get the first downs and do all that weird stuff, and you probably could outrun a lot of people, but it just takes something away, especially with a lot of people running the 335, nickel 335 wide contain blitzes. It's really, really crazy. I have to figure this out and make sure that you guys understand that, right? That contain blitz is really wild as hell. So now you're at a disadvantage because if you don't get a block, you're not escaping anything. You can escape a contain with escape artist, but you can't do it. I guess you probably could run around a little bit and be weird, but you're not going to have a lot of success with it. So that's just something that I wanted to really make sure you guys understood thoroughly. EA is not going to be out here trying to give everybody everything at once. You guys may enjoy the gunslinger, but like I said, if you've already thrown the ball with Zach Wilson, it's pretty much this guy's just a bigger, stronger guy, and he has gunslinger. That's pretty much what it is. So at the end of the day, I want you guys to have fun with it. But for those of you guys that are rocking with Vince Youngington, I don't think there's a better quarterback than Vince Youngington. And again, his release is absolutely garbage. I hate Vince Young's release, but I still do believe he's one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the game right now, even more dangerous than Cameron Newton, the flashback, because the way that Cam Newton's ability slots are set up are really, really bad. And I think that was intentional by EA Sports. So that's pretty much what it is right now. I will be back to you guys very, very soon with more content. Thank you guys for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying your day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.